Hi guys, welcome back. This is gonna be a new type of thing I've never done before, but I'm gonna start like a series of a couple of vlogs during December, and then I'm gonna just call it Vlogmas. Not a new concept. I'm not doing Vlogmas like the traditional way where it's like a video every single day, but I thought it'd be fun if I could do like a weekly vlog of some sort, even just a couple days of vlogging and then put that out like once a week in December. So this is the first episode, and this is going to be me throwing my very first holiday party. I'm so excited. I've thrown like parties before in college, but obviously I didn't have to do all the prep by myself, and I feel like this is gonna be really fun because I love to cook and I love to have like friends over and like cook for them, but also might be more stressful than I'm thinking just because of how many things I'll have to cook at once and have them all like ready at the same time. So I'm gonna walk you guys through the entire day, including like cleaning up the house, getting ready, decorating for Christmas. I made my morning coffee. I'm still trying to get used to my Nespresso, and I don't know, this one's like really sweet. Oh my god. Last night I did my grocery shopping because today I just really did not want to leave the house if I could afford to. I wanted to get everything done last night so I could just spend the whole day like prepping inside. Last night I went to Trader Joe's and Whole Foods, and I actually vlogged that for you. So here is that footage, and just FYI, the Trader Joe's was so loud, like the music was blasting. So before you watch that, just prepare yourselves. We're venturing out to Trader Joe's. It's brick outside. It's frigid. It's below freezing actually. 31 degrees. Lives here, by the way. Let me show you guys the list. The list is quite long. We're getting everything for charcuterie because I wanted to get like the cheaper cheeses, and then I want to get the deli meats, and then Liv is gluten-free, so we're gonna have to find her some sort of cracker. Do you like olives? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get olives even if no one else likes them but us. That's the plan. I only have one tote, so let's hope my arm doesn't fall off, and I'm gonna Uber home later because I'm not taking the subway with my 3 bags of groceries. Sorry guys, there's a lot of everything, so there's gonna be feta actually on the charcuterie. Gouda, this is the manchego. I wanted manchego, I think. Oh, they're out of the blueberry vanilla. Everyone was saying that was good. The goat cheese. Where is the cheese, guys? English cheddar. Cheddar cheese with caramelized onions. Yeah, it would be right. No, it would be right here. Oh, I'm so sad. That got me so excited. Did you see the prosciutto? I was gonna get like a variety pack. Oh, you know what I want to find? The chili onion crunch seasoning. They have chili onion crunch? Yeah, I don't know where it is. I think it's discontinued. Oh my god, I'm so depressed. I can't find it anywhere. I didn't even know they made that. Oh yeah. If you put me, I can't have those either. I know. This is the final cart. What are our estimations of the cart? I'm gonna guess 70, or actually 90. 85. 85. I think the meats and the cheeses are gonna rack us up. You're not gonna be right, I fear. I said 85. Yeah, I said 90. The total was 95. I'll show you the full haul home tomorrow. That's bad. That's not bad considering I got most of everything there. I got $10 of stuff at Wegmans. I got $15 of stuff at Whole Foods, and I got $60 of alcohol. So in the end, it was like 200. So as you saw, I spent around like $100 at Trader Joe's, and then I spent 20 at Whole Foods, and then I think I spent like 10 more at Wegmans. So the food was like 125, and then I spent like 60 on the alcohol for the like special drinks I'm gonna make tonight. I'll show you that later, but I'm gonna give you guys a big Trader Joe's haul. My list was quite long. I also separated them by grocery stores to make it more cost efficient because I did have to get some things from Whole Foods. I could not afford this entire haul from Whole Foods, so I did like this cheaper stuff at Trader Joe's. But the main reason I was going to Trader Joe's was to get all the cheeses, because I watched like maybe 30 charcuterie making Trader Joe's TikTok videos, because I'm not really like a cheese charcuterie person. Like also because I've never made one, I don't really know what cheese to buy. I've recently gotten into cheese, but as a kid I never liked cheese, so I never paid attention to like any of this type of stuff, so I had to do a lot of research before I went to the store. I had a huge list of Trader Joe's stuff. I had like 7 cheeses on the list, and I was so excited because they all had like different flavors and they sounded really good. We get to Trader Joe's and there's like 2. It was cleaned out. It was a Friday, so I don't know, maybe they didn't restock, but like it was slim pickings in there. So I got the Asiago cheese with rosemary. This was $4. What a steal. And then I got Spanish manchego. We had to call Liv's mom in the grocery store because we couldn't figure out like which cheese to pair with what, so she told us to get this, and it was $8, so not as much of a steal as the other one. And then this one I saw in every single charcuterie video. This was unexpected cheddar. Tastes like aged premium cheddar with hints of Parmesan. This one was like $4, so very reasonably priced cheeses. This spicy charcuterie, I think this was like $8, And I hope people like spicy stuff, but I love spicy stuff. I also got 2 packs of prosciutto. And then lastly, I got soppressata, and you just cut it. And that's like my favorite type of charcuterie. Very good, reasonable charcuterie selection at Trader Joe's. And then what's on the menu tonight is also going to be kale Caesar salad, because I just thought of like what everyone would like, and I think that's like pretty basic. So I bought kale, and then I also just bought a pack of grilled chicken. And I would usually cook the chicken myself, but I've been having like really weird aversions with cooking meat, and I'm just kind of nervous about cooking for that many people. I got sick earlier this week, and I had just made chicken in the oven without a food thermometer, which is why I just ordered one on Amazon. But I've just been really nervous about that, so I just didn't want to like risk it, and especially with other people involved, like I don't want to trust my cooking with the meat. So we just got pre-made chicken, and that chicken's pretty good for salads. Guys, this coffee is literally so sweet, I can't drink that. Then I remembered I didn't have a side, so I got 2 bags of Brussels sprouts. I'm gonna make like hot honey Parmesan Brussels sprouts later. That is my specialty, so I'm not worried about that one. Even more stuff. I'm a little nervous about these because we had a bag with just the crackers in like one of those like paper Trader Joe's bags. Liv was holding it, and then it broke, and that was where all the crackers were, and like it all tumbled onto the street. So I hope these didn't break because all the crackers were in one bag, but we have pita bite crackers. This one I also hope didn't break because they already are very dry and chalky, but this is the fig and olive crisps. Liv is gluten-free, so I got her these like rice cracker savory thins, and I can literally see in the bag like a ton of them broke. It's okay. Then for dessert, I'm gonna make an apple crumble, and this was also in the bag, and they got kind of bruised when they fell, but I got 6 green apples, Granny Smith green apples. Then for more charcuterie items, I got the hot pepper jelly. This sounds really good. I also have never tried these, but the garlic and jalapeno olives. I really love green olives, and I love when they're stuffed. To be safe, in case people don't like olives with jalapeno in them, I got just like regular green olives. And then I got sweet and spicy pecans for the nuts. Like I didn't want to go crazy because 2 of my friends have nut allergies anyways, so I'm gonna put these in like a separate bowl. But that's for the charcuterie. The least exciting part of the haul, I had to get a bag of brown sugar and a bag of flour, because if you watched my last video, I had these in my Lazy Susan, and a mouse like was in there, so the mouse ate all the sugar and all the flour. So obviously I had to buy new ones. Unfortunately, that was a heavy bag when I carried that. I think that was everything from Trader Joe's. $95, so really not bad. I got pretty much everything. I don't even know how I could host more people. This is the Whole Foods bag. Like I said, I split up what I had to get from each store. For the main, I wanted to do a recipe that I've already done before just to be safe. So I was between Teeny's mac and cheese or this like honey cherry tomato pasta I saw on TikTok that I've also made before. The thing with Teeny's mac and cheese, I made it last year for Thanksgiving. I liked it, like it turned out fine, but I just didn't really want to go through like the process of buying like 7 cheeses and doing all that work and making it like perfect. And it's just like a hard thing to prep because it just takes so much time, and it's quick. Like you have to do everything within like 10 minutes. And I just don't want that pressure when people are like coming over and walking in, and I'm just like worried about things burning. So I decided to switch it up. And also just because everyone probably had mac and cheese last week at Thanksgiving, and just for our stomachs, I don't want to like put a bunch of dairy in there. We're gonna make the cherry tomato pasta. I got these from Whole Foods. These are like the honey cherry tomatoes. The most expensive part was this like special Whole Foods pasta. Again, I used all of these exact ingredients last time I made this pasta, and I will say this really changed it. Like this was such a good like al dente pasta. Yay, I'm gonna put this all away. And then the first step of the day is to clean, just make the space more empty because it's really filled with all my stuff. This is the state of the dining room table. I kind of use this as like my dropping off random stuff station. So we have like some sunglasses, a pair of jeans, my computer charger, just stuff that I don't want to go put away. So I have to clear this all off, find a new home for everything.
Later tonight.
Cleaning is done. It's actually crazy how much better it looks in here just from fluffing up the pillows on the couch. I just took a little trip downstairs. Let's see what we have in this box. I don't know what my mom left in here, but hopefully some Christmas stuff that will like put the lights up, like make it Christmassy in here. Okay, some stockings. That's cute. 1 thing of Christmas lights. I just did a little centerpiece with all the Christmas decorations I could find, and then the menus. There's a little light box for this, and then it glows. Like how cute is that? And then I put these little Christmas lights up and my singular stocking because I couldn't find any more of those hook things. It's not even 11 a.m. and I'm so bored. Like I thought this was gonna take me all day, and I'm already done. Like not done, but like the cleaning is pretty much over. I gotta decorate, I gotta prep the food, but I can't do that too early. I don't want things to get like gross. I have to go to the grocery store again because I realized I'm out of Caesar dressing, and then I was gonna buy another one, but I think I'm gonna make my own, which means I have to go get anchovy paste. I don't even know if my grocery store will have that, but I decided I'm gonna add something to their menu, which is kind of late, but I want to make these like pastry, like brie fig bites or whatever. I'm gonna attempt to see what they have at the grocery store. Kind of considering going to like, there's a cheese store like 10 minutes away. I don't know if I have the budget for like a cheese store. Oh, they have anchovies in this little picture on Google. I'm worried there's only 6 of us because some people couldn't come this weekend. They could like come next weekend. So I was like between picking the 2 dates, but I'm worried I'm gonna cook too much and not everyone's gonna be really full. But I'm also worried that I'm not gonna cook enough. I also printed these little dinner menus out. I'll show you guys when I fully like put it all together. They're like on nice cardstock. But since I printed these, I added like 3 more things. So this is not even accurate anymore. I'm gonna need a specials menu as well. I decided to just go to the cheese shop. It's only 11 a.m. I don't even know if it's open, but we're just gonna go and I'll see what they have. I hope I don't go bankrupt. Hi. Do you guys have anchovies by any chance?
These are also spicy ones.
Okay, thank you. I wanted to like cook with brie like in the oven. Do you know which one would be good? It doesn't have to be like super nice, but
We do want to bake brie.
yeah.
You have like a nice classic wild brie here.
Okay.
You're all set?
Thank you. Have a
Thank you.
nice day.
Enjoy your day.
Guys, I stepped outside and I spent another $40. Let me give you a haul. Okay, so first the cheese shop. I actually really liked it in there. They were so nice. I spent a little too much money, but as you heard, I was asking them for their advice because I don't really buy cheese. I got almost a pound of brie. Since I was also there, I just bought another baguette because this is like fresh, like nice cheese store bread. And I'll use this for like the nice like charcuterie bread. Here's where it went downhill. I didn't really know how common anchovies were in grocery stores. So I asked them and they were like, oh, we have this one. This was $10 for this little thing, which like kind of expected. And then I went to the normal grocery store to get like my regular stuff. And what did I find? The whole anchovy section. This was $2. I could have just gotten this the whole time. But since I'm having people over, I'm gonna use the nice anchovies. I just got 2 of these for my brie bites. And then I got onions because I'm gonna caramelize onions for my brie bites. It's hard to say, brie bites. $40 later, I think I'm gonna start prepping. So my idea for everything was just to prep everything. Don't heat anything up, but just like prepare them so they can just like pop in the oven or pop on the stove. I think I'm gonna start with the Caesar dressing because that'll be the easiest. If this is good, I'm gonna be really excited because then I'll never have to buy more Caesar dressing. I wonder what you eat anchovies for if you're not putting it in dressing, because this is like nice. Like, do people eat this on the side of like cheese? What is an anchovy actually? Whoa, that's really good. Now we're going to prep the brie bites. How does this open? You just hit it? Oh wait, I have to take the paper off. I chopped 2 onions and I have to put them in some butter on the stove and just do something else until they're ready. I actually have a lot to do, so I'm gonna watch Steph Bohr's Vlogmas because I have a couple episodes I'm behind on, which I do that on purpose so I could like have more to watch. I don't really know how to caramelize onions, to be honest with you. I kind of just put like butter, salt, and some black pepper. I'm using the hot pepper jelly. Now a little piece of brie, onion. Now, I think you rolled this end first. Oh, she's so cute. One of them broke, so I'm just gonna eat that one as the tester. It's like sweet and then a little bit tangy. And the onions were a really good call. It helps the texture. I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy now. I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy too. So though I can't imagine how, I hope you're happy. I started doing my makeup just because everything in the kitchen is like in the middle of something. So I was like, I don't want to just sit around wasting time. So I was like, let me just do my makeup. Unfortunately, I don't know what I'm wearing. I put on this cardigan. I was thinking of wearing this with like a skirt, but I don't really like it. But anyways, I thought we could just chat while I do my makeup. I'm actually so excited, like, but I'm also nervous. Do you know what I mean? I've never like hosted a party by myself. I've had like parties at my old apartment in college. We had like holiday parties a couple of times, so that's not new. I think it's just like doing it all on my own and like planning everything. And when I was in college, we just did like drinks parties, really. We didn't really do food besides like snacks. And I'm also just kind of excited / nervous to see like all the groups mingle. Not all the groups, it's really not that many people, but they're all from different like parts of my life. I sent out the invite to like, I think 15 of my friends. Everyone was divided, so it was either this weekend or next weekend. If not enough people can come, it's like not worth doing. Do you know what I mean? And I was like, oh, I really want everyone to be able to come, but like it was hard because December is really fast and then everyone like flies home or is doing holiday stuff. And luckily we're all out of school, so we don't have papers or finals. As you heard earlier, I was singing Wicked. So good. I saw it twice. I think I'm gonna stop there until the next part comes out because I really don't want to get sick of it. Like, you know when you see a movie too many times? I don't know if anyone else does like that, but I've seen movies way too many times. In particular, I'm thinking about when Don't Worry Darling came out with Harry Styles. I think I saw that like maybe like 5 times or 6 times in the theater because I kept seeing it with different people in my life. Like I would take like my mom or my friends or my other friends or my roommates. Like it was enough slices. Now I can't watch that movie anymore because I just know all the words. It freaks me out. So I don't want that to happen with Wicked because I really liked Wicked. I also really like the soundtrack, and I'm not into Broadway like at all. I saw Wicked when I was like 10. I really want to know who I had as Elphaba when I saw it, but I don't have the playbill anymore. Half the people coming tonight are like very big into like Wicked, like pop culture stuff, and then half the people like don't care, so it's just gonna be funny. I also still have to do the last minute touches on the house. Like I have to go do the recycling and the trash again and clean up. Earlier today when I was like, I'm so bored, I already cleaned. That's because I didn't make a mess yet. I didn't realize how messy the kitchen was gonna get on top of everything after I cooked and prepped. I'll show you when I go back to the kitchen, but I prepped like almost everything, so I shouldn't have to do any more like chopping. When people come over, I'll just toss it in the oven. Oh, I also have to make a drink. Oh my God, that's what I was gonna do before I started doing my makeup. That's okay. I'm not gonna be able to drink that much while I do this anyways. I'm just gonna finish this and then go out and make a drink. I hope they're good because I had to go get like specific alcohol that I don't really have. That was a hit to the bank account for sure. We deserve each other, me and Bach. Also, Jonathan Bailey. That's it, that's the sentence. I also have so many video ideas for the month of December. I know I've been like really slow with posting, like once a month or once every 2 weeks, but I think I'm gonna have a video, 1 per week, on track right now because I have to do all my like end of year videos. I always find it so funny / like weirdly intimate or like vulnerable when you bring groups together, because if your friends don't like vibe with each other, they're just like looking at you like, why did you like set us up with these people? And I'm like, I don't know, like oh Beck, really? You would do that for me? Anyways, comment down below your favorite song from Wicked. Mine is actually Wizard and I. And then my number 2 would probably be Defying Gravity. But actually, if we're talking about the whole play, I think As Long As You're Mine is my 3rd favorite. Now hair. We are not leaving it like this. I'm actually gonna put in my clip-in extensions from Halloween. I really like them. They're just like a little bit longer than my normal hair. Isn't it crazy how different I look now? Stop, I want one. Like this is my normal hair. Gonna leave that for a little bit. Now I have to decide on my perfume. I have both of the new Glossier ones and they're both so good. I feel like this one is more like holiday sweet vibes. I can't describe them. I feel like you have to just go smell them yourself in the store. Let me show you what I prepped. I did the apple crumble. I didn't bake it yet. And then I also made this mini one that's gluten-free because the topping has flour. So I just made this one for Liv, and then this is the regular one. It's a little crowded in here. I also cut huge bowls of Brussels and cherry tomatoes. Drinks. I'm making a cranberry marg and a sugar cookie espresso martini. I did forget the lime juice for the marg, so I can't make those yet, but I'm gonna make the sugar cookie espresso martini right now. I don't know if that many people are gonna actually want it because it has caffeine, but I did prep some espresso. I feel like I'm gonna die. It's 3 different shots. It's vanilla vodka, Bailey's, and amaretto. 1.5 ounces vanilla vodka, 1.5 ounces of Bailey's, and then 1 ounce of amaretto, 1 ounce of espresso. I'm working late. because I'm a singer. And then last thing is creamer. I feel like vanilla will go well. I should put some music on. I don't have a martini glass, but I do have this. I also was supposed to do like a frosting rim, and then I was like, that's just too much work. Nobody cares that much. Oh my God. Wait, actually, not that bad. The beginning was really rough. It was like really, I think it was the vodka. Maybe I'll skip that next time. The end is nice, the Baileys is nice, but the beginning, my goal tonight is to get a little tipsy, a little drunk, because I have not been drinking in a while. I'm also gonna make the cranberry one, and then I'm just gonna wait for Liv to bring the lime juice because I asked her to bring some because I don't want to run out and get it. Now I am mixing a lot of alcohols. This one has tequila, 2 cups tequila. Guys, the smell makes me want to die. I literally can't do it. Literally, like at the bar, if somebody like gets tequila shots and I can like smell them on the counter, like I could smell them from so far away. It's so gross. 1 1/4 cup triple sec. I don't even know what that is. Like, also I should have made like recipe cards for the drinks, but I forgot. But the menu cards are really cute. I don't know why, I just got really fearful that I made these drinks too strong, so I'm gonna go lighter on this and do a little less than the recipes call for, because people on TikTok don't know how to drink. They don't know their limits. Not all of us can drink that much. I got the light cranberry with 0 added sugar because I don't want anyone to get a headache or have a hangover tomorrow. My friend's also bringing wine, so I don't have to worry that much. These drinks don't have to be that good. Okay, charcuterie board. This is the final product of the brie bites. They look so good. Guys, I now understand why nobody has ever been relaxed ever when they're hosting. Now I know why people are always like stressing right before people come, because if you just saw me the last 45 minutes, I was like zooming around the kitchen. Let me show you. I'm literally still out of breath, but this is the charcuterie board. It turned out so good. I put these in little mugs because they're like shallow mugs. They look so good. I did the rose salami. I did like the cheese zigzag blocks. Really excited. And then the bites look really good too. I put the sauce on the side over there, some more olives. I put the rest of the caramelized onion, some bread, my camera. I'm gonna put this little welcome sign I printed. It's so cute. I put it on the door. They're hosting a party. Not us having competing parties. They're having a humongous party. There's like 45 pairs of shoes in the hallway. The last step is to go take the trash out one more time. This is the cocktail. It's looking a little rough because it's not filled, but whatevs. I don't even know if it's good. I haven't tried it yet. Last step. I can't wait to sit down. Oh my God. This is what it looks like. The cheese board, I actually ate down on that. Like, I feel like this is my first one. It's so cute. And then we have the bites, olives, bread, the little drink station, and then this is the little centerpiece. And then the glasses and plates. I'm so excited. I also have a little fake holiday scheme going on. I'm gonna sit and chill in the 20 remaining minutes I have before people come. I don't know how much I'm gonna vlog, but I will come back at the end of the night and give you a recap and show you everything we made. I'm so excited for this. I literally can't believe I've been like working on this all day. I kept forgetting that people are coming over. I was like, what am I doing this for? Okay guys, we need to debrief the night. It didn't really go as planned. So let me just walk you through it. I don't know how much footage I got, so I might like talk and show videos here. I think the first problem was I started it at 7. I should have started it at like 5 or 6. I've never had like a dinner party before, and like when I mean like hosting people, like obviously I mean more like drinks and like snacks, not like dinner. So everyone came at 7, and then like people were late, so it was more like 7:30, 7:45. When you're hosting, it's just so hard to like be present because like I want to talk to everyone, and like I don't know, just like it can be a lot of commotion from 0 to 100 when people start like coming in. Really fun like group of people. Like I remember I looked at my phone, I was like, oh, it's getting kind of late. Like I think it was around 8, and I was like, okay, let me start dinner. I started with the pasta. I don't know, I would not do pasta again because it's so much work, like with the water boiling and then making sure the pasta is not sticking together, because I wasn't just like making pasta, I was also making salad and also making croutons and also making Brussels sprouts. Like I had a lot going at once that I was like trying to like do all at once. I put the Brussels sprouts in the oven on the 2nd row, and then I put the croutons with like olive oil on the top rack. I put it at 375, and after like 20 minutes, like I look at the Brussels sprouts and they're kind of like soggy, like not crispy yet, still kind of getting there, and the bread is like, it's giving like lightly toasted, like it wasn't giving croutons. So I decided to turn the oven to broil on low. I knew it was gonna be like 1 minute. I was gonna give it 1 minute on low broil. I was not distracted, I was not drinking, like I was really on it with the cooking. I was at the kitchen the entire time, like I didn't step away once, and I didn't tell anyone, but I was like, I have it in the bag, don't worry about it, like I'm gonna literally check on it in like 30 30 seconds. I go to pull it out and the whole pan is on fire. And I'm talking like fire. And it wasn't like a couple pieces were just like getting smoky. Everything was like literally flaming and at you. Like you open the oven, it was like, and I literally just like didn't know what to do. And everyone starts like freaking out and they're like, where's your fire hydrant? And I'm like, I don't know. And I start calling my mom and she's not answering. Like it was literally like an episode of The Office with the way we were all just like scrambling around the kitchen, like yelling at each other. And I literally don't know shit. I don't know where the fire extinguisher is. It was in the kitchen, by the way, guys. My brain blacked out. I couldn't remember where it was. Between the 7 of us, we did not have enough fire safety knowledge. I did not know what to do because like I couldn't even put my hand in there to grab the tray out. I would have probably gotten like 3rd-degree burns even if I had an oven mitt on. Like I didn't know what to do. I was like, do we throw something at it? Do we throw water? Do we fire extinguish it? And like guys, like when I tell you, like I had just finished the pasta. It was sitting on the stove. The Brussels sprouts were just finished. And like it's okay, like our safety matters more than anything, but like in my mind I was like, I don't want to fire extinguish it. I just cooked all that food. My friend is yelling at me and she's like, go ask your neighbor for help, because like I literally didn't know what to do. I'm sure like in the back of my mind there's like fire safety rules or something, or like I've watched a tutorial on it, but like in the moment when the fire's like getting bigger and bigger, I panicked. Nothing was coming to my mind. So I ran across the hall and I was like knocking on the door, and like I showed you guys earlier, my neighbor was having a party and I think he was drunk. So he was like, what? Is someone there? Hello? And I was like, it's me, can you open the door? I'm like, do you have a fire extinguisher? There's food in the oven, it's on fire. Then I brought him with me to the apartment, and then he literally didn't know what to do. He opened it to look, and then he was like, ah, and then he closed the door. He was just like, and meanwhile, I did not comprehend that he was like drunk. I was just like, why is he acting like this? Like, oh my God, please help us. And I gave him a pair of tongs, and he like pulled it out, dropped it on the stove. He put my mom's Le Creuset on the top and it got burnt. I mean, it's totally fine. Like, I don't care. It's just like, I don't know what to do about that. But he just grabbed that and like put it on top, and then the flame stopped, which like, I'm so glad he did that. Like we brought the fire extinguishers and stuff. It just would have been worse because if we put the fire extinguisher into the oven where everything was hot already, the fire extinguisher like foamy stuff would start getting hot. And like, it probably would have been like the worst cleanup to put the fire extinguisher foam in the oven. So I'm glad that he found a solution without using the fire extinguisher because it's really messy. But truly guys, like when the fire started, I just had no, like, I didn't know what to do. Every single like fire video I've ever watched was just like going in my head and it had a big question mark. I was like, do we get a towel? Do we like whack at it? Like it was mainly the issue of it being in the oven. If it was like a stovetop fire in a pan, I feel like we could have solved that quicker. But when it was in the oven and we had like no way to go grab it without burning our hands, like I really didn't know what to do. But he stopped the fire, and then the breadcrumbs were like black. The vibes were not the same after that. I honestly was like under panicking. Like I was panicked, but like once the fire was over, I was like, okay guys, like dinner's ready. But like I think everyone was a little traumatized from that. My friends brought up a good point that like because it was a gas oven, it could have like exploded. And I did not think about that. Like I said, my brain went blank. I don't blame me, but if you have been in those situations, like you just don't know what to do. Like you're opening the oven and there's a bunch of fire, and like also everyone's screaming, and like none of us, between the 7 of us, 7 people, we all did not know what to do. Yeah, in my mind, I just was kind of pissed because I was like, you know what I mean? Like I'm glad that we're safe, but I was also like, I'm so annoyed. Like if I just took out the croutons like 1 minute earlier, I should have never put them on broil, obviously. But this is not the first time I've done that. Like I've put things on broil all the time, and like I know it was close to the top, it was like on the top rack. I just didn't think, I should have told people I was doing that. Like they would have told me not to do it. I don't know, I was like over functioning with like all the other things I was cooking at the same time. Once everything happened, I was just like, guys, like we hadn't even eaten dinner yet. I think it was just like a lot of like, in my mind I just saw like the entire day of prep and like the effort and time I went into, and like this thing was kind of ruining it. I was like, oh, like the vibes are just not the same anymore. And like we ate dinner in the end after we like settled down a little bit, but it wasn't very good because it was cold, and like everyone was just kind of like, I think doing it to cheer me up. They were like, no, like let's eat dinner, and I was like, okay. So I'm gonna be like never using the broil ever again. I think everyone was a little bit like out of it after that, and like it just sucks because like I wanted it to be like a really fun night, and then I think the fire kind of like overtook it. So that's the event of the night. After everything went down and like the vibes were off, I was like, how am I gonna like vlog about this? Like how am I gonna post a vlog? I was so excited to make this vlog, and then it kind of flopped in the end. But I thought it'd be better to be honest. Taking accountability, it's my fault, but does it also suck? Yes. Pretty sure I got like 10,000 steps just walking around my house cleaning up. It was just a shorter night than I thought it was gonna be, which also was my fault because I could have made it earlier. I feel like it should have started at like 6 or 5:30 or something. I'll have another night. I'll host something. Like, I want to see people and like have people over. I really don't know. Everyone had fun and like said like they had fun and everything, but it was just funny the way it ended. Very unlike me. I've never had any like cooking issues before. I'm pretty good at cooking, like, you know what I mean? Like, besides that stupid mistake, and I should have thought that through, but like otherwise I've never had like an issue where I burn something. Like, there's a lot of dangers with cooking, and this is one of the biggest ones, but like usually I'm very responsible, and like I've never had like an issue this bad. But anyways, that's gonna be the end of today's video. Up until this little recap and this like kind of depressing tone, I hope you guys enjoyed, and in the end, like, it's totally laughable and like it'll be a funny memory. Just right now it's a little interesting the way it all ended, but hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I will make more like vlogmas or vlog-esque videos in December. That's my goal. I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.